What you're missing by not retiring. I'm just telling you, man. I had a lady email me yesterday. She goes, my husband wants to quit work, but his boss keeps giving him bonuses to stay. What should he do? And I said, is his time less valuable than the money? So let me share with you a quote again from Thomas Cowan's book, Human Heart, Cosmic Heart. This is one of the best quotes you'll ever hear. Got to get my reading glasses on. And I'm going to share with you another story. So here's my man, Tom Cowan, who I'm going to interview here in the next couple weeks. Grandparenting may be the final best gift we ever receive in our lives. It reconnects us to life in a way that has largely faded away with the joy and excitement of childhood. Grandparenting may be the final best gift we ever receive in our lives. It reconnects us to life in a way that has largely faded away with the joy and excitement of childhood. Just got off the phone today, a call today with a client, freaking, the dude's not long for this world, if that makes sense. He's probably got another 10 years or so. But he sold his, he and his wife talked to me in 2019, 2020, right before the scandemic. Sold his house to live near his daughter in another part of the state. The best thing that ever happened, because he gets to play with his grandkids. Every day they come over, they sleep upstairs, they jump in their above ground pool. You know, nothing fancy, $350,000 house. He goes to pick the kids up at school. He gets to be part of their lives. He's not a multi-millionaire. Just a dude, man. Just a dude. But he knows, like, time is limited. I'm not going to freaking waste my time at work. Now, you might be thinking, well, he knows there's health issues, but so he may be fortunate enough to know that, his time is limited, so he's taking advantage of it. You might be unfortunate enough to not know that your time is limited. And as such, you can still work. Like this lady who emailed me. Like, my husband keeps telling, wants to quit, but his boss keeps giving him bonuses to stay. I mean, just read let me, hold on a second. Pressed to read enough to read the little book, Lazarus Laughed. All right, it's a play in 1925. The story features characters and events following the raising of Lazarus of Bethany from the dead by Jesus. As Lazarus is the first man to return from the realm of the dead, the crowd reacts intently to his words. Over and over again, he declares to them that there is no death, only God's eternal laughter. The more Lazarus laughs, the younger and stronger he becomes. The more he laughs, the older and weaker his wife, who trusts him but does not understand, becomes, because she's like, this doesn't make sense. The subsequent scene portrays a series of tests by the Jews, Romans, and Greeks to try the faith of Lazarus. Consequently, members of his family are taken from him, but Lazarus continues to always laugh. Even as Miriam is poisoned by the Roman Emperor Tiberius, and continuing on to the very end, when Tiberius burns him at a stake, he continues to laugh. He's bringing joy, because the joy of the eternity is here. But yet others of this realm say, I can't laugh because I'm too stressed because work. I'm worried about all this. Lazarus says, you can burn me at a stake. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to laugh. I think about my man Kevin with his grandkids, and think about what Tom Cowan says. Grandparenting may be the final best gift we receive in our lives. It reconnects us to the life in a way that is largely faded with the joy and excitement of childhood. Why do you think Jesus focused so much on the children? Because they're full with such joy and wonder. It just, oh my goodness. But no, we're so smart now. We've forgotten that true joy. The true joy just comes in bouncing babies, bouncing grandkids, having the grandkid come over, jump in your above ground pool and say, wow, look at the birdies, Papa. Oh. C.S. Lewis talks about in the Screw Tape Players? Yeah, about let me see if I'm not going to find it. But anyway, he talks about, so what the premise of Screw Tape Letters is Satan has these tempters, all right? A tempter is someone trying to remove you from God's will or God's love. And the tempter is one of the chief tempters is taken under his tutelage a nephew It's Wormwood and Screw Tape. I can't remember. It's like Screw Tape. Yeah, Screw Tape is the chief tempter, and Wormwood is his nephew. And Wormwood is saying to Screw Tape, like, "Hey, man, this is great. World War II is here. People are hating. This is great." And Screw Tape's like, "No, this is not good." Because remember, Screw Tape and Wormwood want to remove people from God. They're trying to bring people to hell. In the war, Screw Tape recognizes it is bad for what they're trying to do, where Wormwood, in his ignorant way, says, "No, this is good because there are all kinds of hate. We got to kill those Germans, blah, blah, blah." And Screw Tape says, "No. The imminent potential of dying will keep people closer to God." And then he talks about the old lady in a nursing home, how she's easier to remove from God than the person who's facing with the bombing of Dresden, the bombing of Britain, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you're saying I could be gone at any time. If you're sitting here in mass affluence, you're like, I got this under control. Who needs God? Look, I'm the same way, man. God is put on a shelf because I got stuff to do, God. But if the bombs are falling because of Americans are mass bombing Dresden, killing everybody in the site, you're going to be sitting there and giving a new appreciation to say this could be it. And it's the same thing here. If you don't know, you're like, I'm 62. I could work a couple more years because I'm getting paid. My man there says, I can't work till 62. I'm not going to work till 62 because my life is limited. I'm going to go out laughing like Lazarus. That's what you're missing. You're missing the joy. That's what you're missing by continuing to work. Now, obviously, look, man, if you're going to be freaking working, you're going to be hanging the bread line, you probably need to work. I bet most of you are not going to be, though. Anyway, love your thoughts. We'll see you. God bless.